Hello, Trailblazers! It's Defiant Pioneer, and today I am playing Mega Golurk. This Pokemon has been really slept on, I feel like, and I know I say that about a lot of Pokemon, but this one I truly believe is slept on. This team, I'm pretty sure, is a tournament-winning team already in the first few weeks of the game. Mega Golurk is really cool, really strong Trick Room Sweeper. It also got access in its Mega form to the ability Unseen Fist, which is Urshifu's ability. And if you know Urshifu, that means you can hit through Protect. Granted, Unseen Fist has been nerfed. It only does 1/4 damage through Protect now instead of the full damage. But not as good as it once was, but still a very strong ability. And since it is a slower Pokemon, has been paired with Farigiraf, a great Trick Room setter, blocks priority, so no Sucker Punches from King Gambits, no Fake Outs into Farigiraf to stop its Trick Room from Incineroar and Sneasler. We also have Incineroar on this team to help Fake Out Trick Room, Parting Shot out, and set up Trick Room Sweepers to sweep. Then Sneasler, same thing. One of the strongest Pokemon in the format. Fake Out, Close Combat, Dire Claw, Protect. It's going to do those things. Very simple. Don't have to over-explain this one. Then the back end, we have our Sun mode, which is Torkoal, who can function inside Trick Room as a Trick Room Sweeper of itself. And beside Venusaur, who can allow it to use its Chlorophyll ability to just spam Sleep Powders and outspeed most threats in the meta, and just give us a way to keep Golurk protected, especially against rain threats like Pelipper. Just being able to switch in during Trick Room and shut off the rain to help Golurk just stay around, keep doing its thing, and finish these games in 3 to 4 turns. This team synergizes extremely well together, and I'm not surprised it's won a tournament just based off the facts of that alone. Oh, without further ado, we'll hop into the games. All right, game 1, and it looks like we're taking on Mega Meganium Rain with a Farigiraf Trick Room mode to stop Fake Out. Personally, I love our Trick Room matchup into them. What do they do with Instant Farigiraf lead? Well, that could set up King Gambit. I do see that. Does that bother me? Not really. +1. I think Farigiraf is bulky enough to live it, especially with the double up, and we can Fake Out whatever they want to bring into us. I think I have Golurk I can Parting Shot out into, and then Torkoal for Sun to close the game out. I think this does what I want it to do. As long as Farigiraf stays up, Golurk and Incineroar can handle King Gambit. And I'm not really afraid about whatever else they want to bring here. So let's see. I think that's my 4. I don't think I have to think this through too much. Very straightforward. All right, they lead off Sneasler and Pelipper. They won't rain up first. This is actually great for us because we can get Intimidate off, be slower than them, and we can Fake Out their Sneasler and be in a very great spot. Actually, do I want to Fake Out their Pelipper? I think I want to do that because if Incineroar goes down, I get a free swap, and then I can just kill with Psychic next turn in Trick Room. Yeah, I think I want to do that. That will allow us to Chip Sash, so Golurk can come in and start doing great damage, and Farigiraf can easily handle Sneasler here. Yeah, doesn't want to stay in. Doesn't want to deal with it. Meganium comes in, that's totally fine. Because we still have Torkoal in the back. And I can just swap straight into that and let Incineroar do crazy damage if I want to. Trick Room goes up for free. And here we go. Now it's 5 knots in Trick Room. Let's see. We got this much Trick Room. They brought Meganium, so it's more than likely going to protect our Mega Ball this turn. I think I am free to still just fire off a strong Flare Blitz into it. And swap out and get Sun up. And just kind of play that swapping game with it, because if Pelipper's going to stay in here, we're just going to make it worse overall. Take away its Rain Weather Ball, and take away its accuracy with Hurricane. Take it for free. Does he Mega Evolve the Meganium? It just dies. So that's an easy threat right out of the way. Golurk has less threats to deal with it right now. Take a nice little chip of recoil damage. And Fire type Weather Ball. Yeah, this is not going to do much at all. I did more than I expected. But I still think we're in a good spot. Ah, crit. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, but I think great position. We have Torkoal on the field. And we can just start firing off disgustingly strong Fire type attacks. And I can also have the ability to swap into Farigiraf here. Just to force them to not be able to Fake Out this turn. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or I could Protect and swap Golurk. Because they don't do anything to Golurk either. Well, I guess they do Fire type damage. Yeah, I think that's Still fine. And then I think I will click Eruption, because why not? If they have Wide Guard, they have it, and then that's fine. We'll know that going forward. But I think just clicking Eruption, getting Photograph in here to guarantee no fake out is the best thing I can do. They have Wide Guard. Okay, I figured they keep Pelipper around. They've not switched it out to get Rain back up. It makes the most sense. So I have to Weather Ball next turn, but that's fine. I have things that can deal with the damage I need to do. Post combat, I should live. Yeah, that's fine. Now its defenses are weaker, and we can just go for Psychic into you and Weather Ball into Sneasler, and I think that does just as fine. Probably should have checked how many Trick Room turns I had before I just quick lock that in there, but I think we have at least one more after this one. Okay, if they protect, is it double protect? No, Weather Ball. Pelipper's gonna take some psychic damage here. See how much this does. Not enough to KO. Probably should have doubled it. Yeah, gonna go for a Weather Ball into Pelipper, or not Pelipper, Frigoraph. Knocks it down just above half. Let's see, let me check my Trick Room turns. This is my last turn of Trick Room, so Pelipper probably protects here, and Sneasler probably switches out. What do they have in the back that would want to switch in here? They don't want to bring in King Gambit. They probably Basculin Legion comes in here is my guess. So I think I'm going to Psychic that slot and swap back into Incineroar. Expecting Protect Swap. If they don't, Caesar just dies. I think this is the best way to guarantee I get a second Trick Room up. Because they did a really good job of stalling at my Trick Room. Yep, Basculin Legion. Okay. So Incineroar will die on this turn, but I can live with that. Okay, Pelipper didn't protect. But I think we should be fine. It's going to be tough. Because I don't know if we're going to be outside of KO range from Basculin Legion. Which, granted, we have the sun up, so I think we should be fine to get another Trick Room up. And that's going to be the play I'm going for. Is fake out Pelipper and get Trick Room up. If I get another Trick Room up, I can win this game. We really stalled out that Trick Room that first game, or the first Trick Room, and they've been really doing some good swaps, but they've not been able to get very consistent damage outside of Pelipper. And I think here we're just still in a very good spot. As long as Frigoraph can live a Wave Crash in the sun. That's my biggest fear right now, is living that. Alright, Fake Out comes off. Pelipper can't do anything this turn. Wave Crash comes off in the sun. Can we live it? We do. Perfect. Trick Room gets to go up, and I think that's game now. That should lock this up. Very well played, but we played it just slightly better. Alright. Sunlight's gone, but that's fine. Now we can Psychic into the Pelipper slot, and we can Throat Chop the Basculin Legion. And I just don't think they have the pieces left to get it through. They really needed that Frigoraph to go down there. Protect from Basculin Legion. Okay, good to know it's not Choice Scarf locked. That's fine. We still just get to click Psychic win game. I don't think it's going to matter. They'd have to get so many protects to win this. And even then, I'm not afraid of Sneasler because of what I have in the back. Psychic and Throat Chop. Yep, this should be a simple GG. Man, really strong. That game feels so good. Sorry, no Mega Golurk, but just didn't have the position to put it in here and let it go to work here. Okay, so another Protect on Sneasler. Psychic will go off. It'll do nothing. This Throat Chop should pick up the knockout. Yeah, how about Basculin Legion? Yep, and they finally forfeit. They finally figured it out. That's all right. GG's. We'll move on to game 2. See you there. All right, game 2. And hey, another Mega Golurk Trick Room team. Okay, fun. I get to show this off. So, what what do we want to do in this matchup? Because this feels like a rough spot to be in, because it's going to be mirrored. But I think we have the pieces to... Do we want to avoid Trick Room? I think my Trick Room mode is better than their Trick Room mode. Other than Golurk, because I have some pieces, but they also don't want to deal with Golurk in Trick Room. Gonna be interesting. I think we just stick with the standard lead of these two. Possibly Sneasler. Because I want two that can honestly do the damage without being fake out. But then again, I don't think I'll have that option. The Kudling King Gambit, which could be a problem because I just give it half for free and can't guarantee Trick Room doesn't go off. Do I want to do that? Don't think I do. I think I might just go Sneasler in the lead just to avoid that. Have Golurk in the back. And do I want Torkoal in Trick Room or do I want Incineroar? I think I still want Torkoal just because of Chestnut's still there. King Gambit doesn't like to take that damage. And even Golurk, even though it's not a super effective hit, doesn't have the best special defenses. I'm not sure about Mega Golurk, but I know regular Golurk special defense is okay. We can still do a lot with that. Yeah, obviously Ensign and Frigoraph, which is fine. But now that means I can just blow up something. Also granted, though, my Sneasler is now the fastest thing on the field if Trick Room goes up, and that's not great. But I don't think it's the end of the world. I think I can just Hyper Voice, close combat, and do as much damage into these guys as possible. Because I honestly don't see Incineroar staying in, since they know they can't fake out. There's not much they can do, and Sneasler's threatening KO. I think just Hyper Voice, close combat into Frigoraph probably doesn't knock it out, but will do a lot of damage. But then what I want to do on the next turn, I don't know if that gives me a positive, though. Because then I could just go in and get Golurk up and expecting Trick Room. I'm going to go with that. I think that gains me more in the long run. Now, if Incineroar doesn't switch out here, then that's just a bad read, but it is what it is. I think this is the best way to ensure I get something up. Nope, they just go straight Darkest Lariat. So they also had the idea of just blow me up as well. That does a lot of damage. Does the Frigoraph just get Trick Room up? Nope, Twin Beam. All right. So no Trick Room for me, so that's really bad. Really was expecting them to be more defensive and get Trick Room up. But also, I also lost a speed tie for Frigoraph where I was just straight slower. So this is not great. Not great at all, because I was really expecting them to go for Trick Room there. So now I have to just let Frigoraph click Trick Room, and if it goes down, it goes down. And then go for Headlong Rush into Incineroar, because it's more than likely just going to take out my Frigoraph, and nothing good's going to come out of that turn for me. But then I can at least go into Sneasler next turn and be able to threat damage. Yeah, not my best turn. But when you get extra greedy and overpredict, bad things happen sometimes. Man, what a beautiful shiny. I love Mega Golurk's look. Protect from Frigoraph, okay. So we'll probably end up trading Instant. Oh, goes into my... Okay, so I think we get Trick Room up. Oh, Golurk just dies. Wow. This is a very offensive Sneasler. Holy. Well, sorry, Golurk. I didn't do any good for you. Not going our way this turn. This game is not going our way. I think I just have to go Torkoal. Because I need to get some strong damage off, because this Incineroar is going insane on me. So, I think just double spread move and hope I can get really strong damage off here is the best option I have. Because I'm going to have to just do as much as I can into Incineroar so I can win this game. Torkoal, you got me? I need the help. Help me, Torkoal. Okay, Frigoraph dies, so this will be a single targeted Hyper Voice from mine. Don't think it knocks out, but it'll probably do a good chunk. Maybe a crit kills? Okay, never mind, Citrus Berry. Yeah, this Incineroar is giving me fits. No, parting shot off my Torkoal. That's fine. I have Helping Hand, so I can at least mitigate that on the next turn. Let's see who he goes out into. Okay, based on what he's playing, yeah, okay, they do have Golurk. But even then, I still think I'm in an okay spot. By helping, okay, and King Gambit, okay. Yeah, my biggest thing is to just guarantee I do damage into Golurk. Because Golurk will beat the snot out of me if I don't. I think I can just Psychic into you, and an Eruption, since there's no damage loss there, I still think I'm in a really, really good spot. Not a good spot, but a better spot than I thought I was going to be in. Because I underspeed everything here. Eruption's still at max power. They can't Sucker Punch. And granted, I don't think Friggraph gets an attack off. So probably Helping Hand was probably better. But we'll find out. I think King Gambit just protects. Oh, does it? Okay. Does it live? It doesn't. Golurk lives by half. Torkoal probably dies here then, which is not great. But Helping Hand would not have helped it kill either. High horsepower. Had a chance to miss that. Ooh, we live. Okay. There you go, Torkoal. If nobody got me, Torkoal got me? Okay, that's good. Puts you down into a low range. Yeah, Heat Wave. Hyper Voice might just be able to lock the game up for us. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? It might be optimal to protect so Sneasler can win the game against Incineroar. Let me Trick Room turn. So I have 2 turns Trick Room. It actually is optimal. Oh, I don't have double protect. Okay, that's not bad, though. That's not bad. That's not bad. So the play is... Yeah, I think I just attack then. There's nothing else I can do about it. Just Hyper Voice. And Weather Ball the Torkoal. I think I have to Heat Wave because if they protect Golurk this turn and kill my Torkoal, it's bad. But I think I do this. I think a Heat Wave, Hyper Voice. Yeah, because Golurk protects. And now Heat Wave, Hyper Voice should pick up the knockout on Incineroar if it hits. Heat Wave miss? Okay, good. We didn't miss Heat Wave. That will do enough. If Hyper Voice goes off before Incineroar, we should be good. It does, and that should knock out Incineroar, and it should be a win. I think we would ever pull that back after the terrible predict at the start of the game. Never punished. Yeah, last turn of Trick Room, and we are free to click Psychic, which will knock out. And yep, and they just lock in the forfeit. GG's. What a way to pull that game back. Holy. Sorry, I'm not showcasing Mega Golurk very well, but I'm showcasing Torkoal and Friggraph extremely well. Hopefully we can get something better in Game 3. See you there. All right, Game 3, and it looks like Garchomp Hyper Offense with Mega Gengar. So Trick Room looks great here, and Torkoal looks better than Mega Golurk. I'm really trying, guys. I think Mega Golurk is good, but last 2 games I've not been able to let it shine. I do believe this might be one of those games I can, but I'm not gonna lie. Typhlosion kind of scares me a little bit, but then what does it really do here? Especially because it's not Terra. I think I can go U2, you in the back, and you in the back. I think the only thing that gives me any super trouble is Rotom Wash, but I think I'm still fine. I mean, this is the standard 4, and I feel they're very, very strong, especially into this type of comp. So let's see, what do they lead off? Typhlosion Gengar. Yep, they don't want to be fake outed. That's fine. Does that mean just parting shot out and getting Golurk? One thing is they can just straight up double Friggraph, and that kind of sucks. But I'm not really... I mean, I am, but I'm not really afraid of anything it does. Unfortunately, I am slower than both. I might just honestly lose one here. But I still think this is fine. Hmm. Let's see. I think I'm going to parting shot out on Typhlosion. Yep, they're going to Mega Evolve. Try to lock me in here. I still don't think they're doing anything crazy here. I think Farigiraf can live it. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm just delusional. But I think I think Farigiraf can just live. Ooh, Overheat. Let's see. Half. Citrus Berry will proc. I don't think Gengar can kill here. Sludge Bomb comes off. Ooh, very close, actually. Citrus. If we didn't have Citrus or a crit happened, it could have been bad. This is nice. We get Instant out for free here. And now we can go into Golurk. Yeah, we'll go Mega Golurk. I gotta showcase him. I didn't get to bring him in the game 1. Game 2, he just died. I have to get this bad boy in position to show out. Since Typhlosion moved before Gengar, I can almost guarantee it is Choice Scarfed. Am I allowed to just freakly Headlong Rush? No, they have 2 immunities. I think a Poltergeist that spot then. Because then that covers for any swaps here. So let's see. Immunity. Yep. Yep. Gotta cover for those switches, guys. Gotta cover for your switches. Now I just have to hit my moves. That's the hard part. Let's see. We get to show off Mega Golurk. He finally gets an attack off. Okay, protect. There we go. That's pretty expected. Pretty much expected. But yeah, Poltergeist is gonna come out and do a good chunk of damage here to Rotom. Unfortunately, you won't be able to if it doesn't kill here. Ooh, okay. I gotta play next turn a little differently than I would normally want to. Now, it no longer has an item. I cannot... Can't lower Poltergeist it. But I do know now that you can use Poltergeist on Megastones, and I think that's something that they used to not be able to do. They want to go Psychic into Rotom. Does it stay in or does it switch? I think he switches out and we just have to double Rotom here to guarantee Golurk doesn't die. I think I'd just Poltergeist. The Gengar slot. If he switches, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay. This will knock out Gengar 100% of the time. I'd be shocked if it did. Yeah, okay. Boom. Goodbye. Now, this comes down to, does Psychic do enough? And I'm not sure if it will. Rotom is very, very bulky. Just lives at 14. Okay, lands a Hydro Pump. Bye-bye, Golurk. Oh, no, never mind. Golurk or the GOAT. You lived it. Okay. Did not expect it to live that. Holy. So now, who comes out here? Garchomp. Okay. Oh. This is what coverage moves are for. So we can Hyper Voice, deal as much damage as possible. How many turns Trick Room? We got 2 turns Trick Room. Anything else I need to note of? No. Okay. Yeah, so we can just go and rip an Ice Punch in this Garchomp, and I think we can lock up the game here. Yeah, Rotom protects. That's fine. Double protects. Okay. Yeah, stall and Trick Room, see what we want to do. That's fine. I still think we're in... Oh, we get Freakly Protect. I forgot it has an Unseen Fist. Is Golurk goated? Ooh. No, we died Rough Skin. No! I forgot about Rough Skin. Oh, no. Okay, now stuff... it gets a little trickier. You have to go Torkoal. Yeah, so we have to just double spread move and do what we can here. Does Helping Hand Eruption just kill? I think we did enough damage. Helping Hand Eruption kills? I'm always in the boat of doing double spread moves here. This is a lot of damage coming off Torkoal. I think enough chip from Torkoal for Graf can just pick up with a single targeted Hyper Voice. Okay, swaps it out. That makes sense. Yeah. That's tough for me. Still should do a good chunk of damage. Double protect from Rotom. Holy man, yeah. That might just lock it up. Very, very unfortunate. Because I don't see a way for myself to get back in now that they have Sun up as well. Just Psychic to cover for that switch. Not my best play. Man, Rotom getting the double protect. Very, very unfortunate for me. Trick Room is up. Frigoraph cannot do anything else. I think I'm just gonna have to hit a raw hit Heat Wave instead. We'll Helping Hand our Heat Wave. Because that at least gives us damage. And then the next turn, I can maybe do something into Garchomp with Incineroar on the back. Their Heat Wave goes off. It's going to do a lot. Okay. How much does Thunderbolt do from Rotom? This is going to tickle. Hydro Pumps again. Okay. So in Sun, do we live it? We live at 4 HP. Come on, Torkoal. You know you want to hit both here. There we go. Give me something. All right. So unfortunately, I don't think it really matters on this turn what happened this next turn because we just get the Intimidate off on Garchomp, which is nice. We do have Shuka. I still think no matter what, I have to fake out and attack Garchomp, even though he's more than likely they're going to protect. I 100% expect protect, but there's nothing else I can really do here. Okay, it's wide up. Okay, so that doesn't even really help us. That's really unfortunate. So I have to, no matter what, fake out and just Weather Ball. More likely just protects. There's nothing's really going to happen here, but this at least gives me a chance if they misclick and attack. Now we got Hope. What do I do? So I just don't think from this range that Flare Blitz and Sun will kill. 80 base power, non-resisted. 120 plus Sun plus Stab. I think Flare Blitz is still my best damaging option. And the off chance he just attacks Incineroar, we still just go for Weather Ball. Yeah, Earthquake comes out. Beat our Shuka. Beat it. Can we pick up an Oko in Sun? Ooh, crit. That's not fun. We'd probably take that even better without it. Oh, man, that's really unfortunate. All right, can we pick up a knockout with Flare Blitz? Can Incineroar pick it up? The go to VGC? Nah, not a chance. GG's, they got me. Well played. They played to their outs. Can't complain. Golurk got to show off its ability. I hadn't seen Golurk show up this game, or any of the games, so was really shocked. But yeah, GG's. GG's. Mega Golurk, man. I still think it's good. Maybe I can find one more game so we can see if we can showcase Mega Golurk. All right, on to the next. All right, game 4. We're going with one more where I have to have Mega Golurk show off more and at least get a KO. We're going into, it looks like Garchomp, Charizard Y, Sun Offensive Balance. I don't know what the technical term is, but this is a very, very common team. I think we just lead you two off right off the bat. Then Golurk in the back, and it's who else do I want? Torkoal really doesn't have a good matchup here, except for Venusaur. I think our Venusaur could take advantage of the Sun after Trick Room. I think that could be something. Yeah, not too many great options here. I think we'll go with my Venusaur in the back, expecting Sun to be up. If Sun's up, we can do stuff with that. We'll see what our opponent wants to do here. They lead Sneasler, Basculin Legion, and we leave Ensign and Sneasler. I think I have a decently safe option here to just switch out. Yeah, I think I just have to Trick Room and fake out. Because the next turn I get in a very strong position. I don't think Basque Legion stays in. We'll find out what they want to do. Thinking long and hard about this one. So they go for fake out. They don't understand armor tail. Let's go. Nothing happens. Thank you for a graph. All right, wave crash. This shouldn't kill. Barring a crit. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe it had a better chance to kill, but Incineroar's the go, and we get to live at... Oh, funny number, 6-7. I'm sorry. You can rest me. That I deserve it. I'm sorry. But we get the Trick Room up, and now we are in full control here. We Psychic Sneasler. Do we want to do anything else in the back? Look what they have in the back. I don't think we have to overthink this. I think I can just attack and allow Incineroar to just go down. If it goes down, great. If it doesn't and they stall it out, that's a little annoying, but we can kind of play around that. This first turn, though, we just have such a nice offensive momentum that we can threaten both, and I think it's way worth it. That Sneasler's gone. I don't know if I kill Basque Legion. We have enough offensive investment. I think we do. If I don't, it's still fine, because then they're more likely to just take out Zoroark, which we knock it out. So don't have to think about the hypotheticals, because it didn't exist. Not this reality. So now we get to see what our opponent wants to switch into here in the back. But nice full control. We have Charizard and Garchomp. All right. Let's see. I think the best thing I can do is do straight up Hyper Voice. I think... Yeah, they're both faster than me, so I think I just straight up attack. I think we just double attack Charizard, because that's the Pokemon I'm going to have the most trouble with in the end game. And let Incineroar go down so we can get Golurk in here for free to take on Garchomp. But that won't be happening because we died. All right, double protect. I thought we were just going to die this turn, but instead we they double protect, so big nothing burger. On to the next turn. All right. This turn, 2 turns of Trick Room left. We still just straight up attack. None of these attacks are going to OHKO, but that's fine, because we should be able to get Golurk in. That's the way through. Because then, on the last turn Trick Room, we can swap Frigoraph out, bring in Venusaur, and I think that might give us a way to win. But that's why I'm taking down Charizard. That's the bigger threat to my win con. We get a Hyper Voice off. This should do a nice little chip. Less than I expected, but this is a very bulky Frigoraph set, yeah. That's good damage. We can attack a Charizard next turn, expecting the double protect. Ooh, we live! Yeah, but Garchomp here should pick up the double knockout, but we can just go protect into our Venusaur and do everything we want. Yeah, very fair damage trade here, and it really sets up our back line. Alright, we will swap into Golurk and Venusaur. We will hard protect Venusaur and attack Charizard. Because I don't see Garchomp killing Golurk off the rip here. Let's see. Just want to know if it misses. Oh, cool. It can miss. Okay. Not fun. We're going to rip it anyways, because that's the win condition. And we protect Venusaur 100% of the time. So next turn, he's a big threat. Let's see what our opponent wants to do here. I'm expecting double protect. I think that's a safe play for them. But they could just straight up attack. Or protect one attack. But my expectation is double protect to stall out Trick Room. Let's see what happens. Charizard protects. Not today, buddy. Golurk's fists are unseen. He just needs to hit an attack. Now, if he can do that, me and him will be great. Huh? Why didn't the fist become unseen? Did I miss something? Well, darn! Now I gotta put, it's probably just doesn't make contact. I think I just forgot that. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, okay, well, now we have to sleep, powder, and pray, or we lose the game. Oh, no, this is bad. Venusaur, you're goaded! Oh, well, that's just very unfortunate. Well, that's why you learn how your mechanics work beforehand. Okay, Golurk, prove me right that you're goated here with this Ice Punch. Holy crap, eats it like a champ. Yeah, please kill Garchomp so I don't feel as bad for my mistake. Great, okay, cool. So now we at least have a chance here. Or I think Sludge Bomb to KO. Yeah, so we have to go Poltergeist again. And Sludge Bomb. It has a solid chance to wake up, but I think we will outspeed and kill a Sludge Bomb. Oh, prayers. What's the Japanese prayer where you clap your hands above your head? Imagine my little Piplup stick in his arms. He can't reach, they're too small. Oh, we did it! Yes, I was talking too much. I yapsish. GG's, Mega Golurk did something. I just forgot how its ability worked, but it's okay. Oh, man. This team's so much fun. Trick Room's goated. All right, Trailblazers, that was Mega Golurk. I'm happy I got to show it off in the last 2 games. Not the best showcase of it, in my personal opinion, but hey, we had a good time. This Trick Room team is very strong. Thanks to Incineroar, where I've just got to do exactly what I wanted to do, and Torkoal came out and got to show out. Had a good time with it. If you guys love this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think about it. I will have the rental code from JoeUX9 posted somewhere on the screen. Not going to post my own because that's the issue with what I've been trying to figure out this past week is how can I get more rental codes out to you without dumping in $50 that I don't have to make more content for you guys. So hopefully this will be the way I can do it moving forward, is using the goats over at VGC Pace and all their rental codes and make those replicas the best I can so I can give you guys great tools and great teams to use in your events and your practice and just ladder sessions. So that's all from me, guys. Pioneer out.